form or pop-up form is the only way to grow an email list, you can't forget about the tiny and mighty inline form. Hey there, I'm Amanda Stores if we haven't met. I'm here to help you build an email list from scratch so that you can grow your creative business to its absolute full potential. Because you deserve a tribe of email list supporters to grow with every twist and turn of your business. Inline forms are the most discreet way of asking for someone's email address. Click the like button if you're already using inline forms on your website, or comment below to tell me where you place them. When I first started building a website, I started inserting the inline forms everywhere. I had one inline form for each segment of my email list. If someone signed up for that particular freebie, then they were placed in a certain segment on my email list. The thing about that is an inline form is only effective if it's used with other types of opt-in forms. I realized that you literally have to put click here or go here next with arrows for people to go exactly where you want them to go on your website. That just tells me that people need to be guided to your opt-ins. Obviously, a pop-up form captures attention because it blocks the entire website until they click out of it. A landing page captures attention because it blocks off the entire page to just show the place to opt in. An inline form just breaks up the website content. As someone is scrolling down your website, they will see the sign up, but could simply pass over it without taking any other action. Within my own website, an inline form is best used toward the bottom of the page or maybe within a blog post. Out of all three types of forms in Flodesk, an inline form brings in the least amount of leads for me, but it is just another way for someone to sign up for your email list. It might take them clicking out of the pop-up form and skipping past the full page form links to find the inline form, but it is the final attempt to serve your audience. Short story. When applying for jobs as a teacher near Atlanta, I sent 5 ways of contacting me to my dream school. I sent my resume via email, snail mail, walking my resume in, sending a postcard, and applying generally online. When I got the phone call for the interview, the principal said, "I got your postcard." Out of the 5 ways I sent my resume to her, she only saw 1 or 2 of those ways. I say all that to say, you have to repeatedly point people toward your freebies for them to actually take notice of them. Use an inline form as part of the puzzle. By the way, make sure that your freebie is even worth someone giving their email address for. If you need a little help with that, I have a guide that shows you how to create a valuable freebie for your target audience. And I'll go ahead and link that below this video. Next, I'll pop over into Flodesk to make that inline form and then Showit to show you how I embed it on my website. If you don't have Showit, don't worry. I'll link to Flodesk directions on how to embed forms into the different website platforms if you don't use Showit. Let's go ahead and make an inline form. So you are going to go to Create New, and then you'll see all of your options over here. We're going to go to Inline, and I am doing a simple ribbon banner, which is just the most simple of inline forms for your website. But you can also do one that's a little bit more custom with a picture or a picture down here, but I'm going to do the inline form that is kind of more simple. So I'm going to do it for my Bible journal freebie segment and press save. And then you can customize what this is going to say. So I usually, because it's such a substantial freebie, I usually put the number of pages, first name, last name, email address. I'm going to change this button so that it looks more like the rest of my buttons on my website. It's usually rounded, and I usually do a brown link so that they know that's a link. And then you can also change the button name. I'm going to change this so that it aligns with my brand. So I'll just change that by highlighting it and choosing the font color to be this teal color. And that looks okay. This is what it would look like on the mobile view. Back to editing, and I'm going to press next. I don't usually do a double opt-in, but you can. Yes. So first of all, when you're embedding this in your website, you're going to copy the header code. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on the Showit end of things. So press copy. Showit is my website provider. So what I did is I went to my home page, and then there are all these main tabs over here on the right, and I'm looking for advanced settings. So I click here, and then I'm just going to click at the bottom and press enter, and then paste, and then press save. So now that's saved in my advanced settings. But then there's also something else. This is the inline code. So this will be for when you embed it on a particular page in a particular section of your website. So I'm going to go back to Showit, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom because I want it to be right here on this new canvas. So all I did was click on these three buttons and add blank canvas. So this is blank. And now that it's highlighted, I can go down to the bottom and press embed code and then click on it. And this is where I'll put the code, because this is the spot I want my inline form to be on my website. So I'm going to paste it here and then press save. Now it does not show up on here. So what I typically do is I spread this out just a little bit so it's not cropped in any way. But you can't see it until you publish it. So I'm going to go ahead and publish it, and you won't be able to see it on your end until you actually go to your website. So this is my home page. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom where I want my inline form to be. There's my pop-up, and here it is. But see, it's cropped right here. So this is the desktop version. So I managed to spread it out for the mobile version. Let's click over to the desktop version, and see it's really small. So go ahead and spread it out and fill up this canvas. So there's plenty of space for this form. I'm going to press publish again, and then come over to here. And I'm just going to refresh the page, and look, now it fits perfectly and it's right where I want it to be. So there you have it. So let's pull it together. Open up Flodesk, click Forms, make an inline form, and embed the inline form into your website. And if this video was helpful for you, you know the drill. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and thanks for watching.